I think what I want us to hear this morning, and what the Lord has laid in our hearts, is that we are the light of the world. We are the children of God. We are the city on the hill. We are. We need to know who we are. We need to know what we're doing here. We need to know our purpose, and we need to be serious about it. Well, every time I think about death, I think about what Dr. Atkins said in the survival banquet last year for Relay for Life. He's an oncologist and an extremely smart man. He's also pretty good with sarcasm, which is what I like about him. I can sit down for like 30 minutes with him if I can catch him long enough, and we have a real good sarcastic conversation because he understands that preachers only work just a few hours a week. I tell him doctors don't work at all. The nurses do it all. So, neither of which is completely true. But at any rate, he said at the banquet that dying is not the enemy. Now, I've been thinking about the enemy lately, so follow me. I've been thinking really about the enemy. The enemy's jumped all over me, and I'm about tired of him. And I've been thinking about the enemy, and the quote is something like, "Death is not the enemy. The enemy is dying without doing what God had you to do on this earth to begin with." Or put another way, the enemy is dying without fulfilling your purpose here on this earth. There's the enemy. And that's why that kind of helped me to understand why the enemy, the devil, the Lucifer, the evil one, whatever you want to call him, that explains to me why he uses this deceit thing. Because if I can really get a handle, on those days that we really get a handle on death and dying and on what we're here to do and what purpose we're here, then Diane and I are both nicer to each other. When we really, really get a handle on time being differently than what we conceive time to be or perceive time to be, then life is just a lot different. When we open up the doors and let that big old elephant in the room and say, hey, none of us are guaranteed to be here any length of time. Just because we have cancer, that doesn't separate us. And why we have cancer is simple. That's because we can. That's because God knew that I could, and so that's okay. He let it happen. And yet the things of this world causes all kinds of bad stuff, and God makes good stuff come out of bad stuff.